Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Talk podcast. This is episode number 3. If you haven't seen the other ones, be sure to go ahead back into the playlist and check them out. If you're new to this, welcome. Go check out the other ones. If you're returning, well then welcome back. Alright, this episode today is pretty much solely based on the Nintendo.
Basically, just like the Nintendo 3DS, I think we'll be talking about mostly.
The 3DS, yeah. And
like,
I don't know, the Wii U maybe.
The Wii U, yeah.
But the whole deal for us at least with Nintendo is Nintendo's always been a very family oriented and very communicative provider. Like they have the Wii U is based on like not as much activity as like the original Wii was. And I think that's good. I think they're heading in the right direction. I think that's good, but maybe the game design with the Wii U games could be more original. Like
Definitely the game design has changed a lot over the years.
I feel like
as time has progressed.
Yeah, I feel like they're reusing some of the things from previous, say, Mario. And again, I'm gonna quote Ego Raptor here because he's got such insight. He was talking about how Mario has become so linear, how it has become predictable, how there's nothing really new to it. There's not anything that's really, you can't add much to it because it's already Mario. It's like one of the most best-selling games with Nintendo.
It pretty much is Nintendo. It's like everyone knows him.
Yeah, everybody knows Mario. And I don't know, I feel like all the 3D stuff is kind of gimmicky, just to me. I mean, personally.
Yeah, like the 3DS, I mean, the new design for it, I was kind of used to the old design where it flipped open, but...
You're thinking of the 2DS or whatever.
Yeah, but okay. Like the new one that's on the commercials.
Right.
I just think that the design of it is just really, like...
It's odd. It's definitely
funky.
Odd.
Yeah.
It's big, and you can't fold it, and it's just not as portable as a portable gaming system should be. I think the 3DS, like XL, like the bigger version, is as big as you should really get, because other than that, who has a huge pocket?
Exactly.
I mean, but if you're a girl, you could put it in your purse or whatever. But, again, with the 2DS, I feel like the screen would be scratched up because there's nothing really protecting it unless you were to buy a game case, a cover. With the DS, at least, you can, the 3DS or whatever, you can close, and your screen is safe.
Yeah, like say maybe you were outside and you were playing on your 2DS. Maybe you didn't know it was going to start raining. Maybe the rain would have...
Where are you going with this? All right. Also, the 3D functionality itself. That's all great and dandy, but I don't know how many people actually use it. I mean, comment below. Feel free to comment and give us your opinion. Like, do you use the 3D function, or do you normally keep it in 2D?
Yeah, if you have a 3DS, comment.
Yeah, and if you have a 2DS, feel free to comment as well. If you have any, game,
please comment your opinion and
let us know. Give us some feedback. That'd be great.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for. We're here to hear what you have to say, what your opinions are. Because we're ranting ours for a total of 7 minutes about every video.
Yep.
And, I think it's only fair that you give your opinion back. Do you remember when the Wii U launched, they had a $400 price tag?
Yeah, but that was like normal with the other consoles, right?
But it was a Wii U.
Yeah, it should have been like $300.
Right. And I feel like I said before, I feel like the Wii U is traveling in the right direction for Wii. I feel like exercise is meant for exercise is meant for the gym or outside. You shouldn't really get a kid to want to play video games and exercise at the same time. And I understand how that would be the whole interest in like getting kids to exercise, but I feel like they'll be relying on it too much. And it's not gonna they're not gonna be able to exercise outside of the game. But it's just an idea. Like, I feel like we should try to be getting kids to exercise outside versus inside, if that makes any sense.
I think we all feel the same way.
I don't know. I could see a contrast to it.
Yeah, I guess, but
and it's the same story with the newer Zelda games. I love the Zelda games, but I've seen some Zelda games that feel very gimmicky, and this for the Wii, and some people will realize that I'm talking about Skyward Sword, and I know a bunch of people like Skyward Sword, but to me the whole swinging thing seems very gimmicky. What do you think? So like you're aiming your sword, and that's, I guess, immersive. But
like,
would you prefer?
immersive.
Put it this way. Would you prefer the pressing B to swing or pressing A to swing or whatever, versus swinging the sword yourself?
I think, I don't know. Like usually we just press, say like B to swing it, and then now with like swinging it yourself seems more immersive and like kind of lets you take control of the character more.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
It does. And I also feel like people don't really get into the Wii as much as Nintendo would hope. I feel like a lot of people, because I know this from experience, I know a lot of people sit down like on the couch instead of getting up and jumping around like they are all happy in the commercials. They just sit down on the couch and you play the game. You just swing the remote controller around mindlessly, and you're not as active as Wii is meant to be. And I feel that Wii U is moving in the right direction. It's moving back to the controller-based system.
Back to the basics.
And that is where Nintendo really flourishes. Like the GameCube and the SNES and the N64 and the NES.
And
great systems.
And all the other systems that they made.
Right, like the Super Famicom, but I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
And I feel like the controller-based thing is where Nintendo should reside, because I feel like they don't have as much success with the Wii, the original Wii, like or the Wii Mini, as they do with the GameCube or the N64. I really think that the Wii U is going in the correct direction. I think that maybe the controller is a little too big, and I'm not sure that you would need a screen on it. But it's definitely a helpful thing. They're using like the original DS. It is like a companion, and the same thing with PS4 and the Vita. It's a companion, but it's not necessary.
Pretty much.
You got anything else?
Not really.
Anything else, Ed?
No, I think we covered mostly what we wanted to.
All right. That's the end of this episode. Remember to give us your feedback.
Yeah, comment down below what you think.
And we'll get back to you. Thanks for listening to us for
Thank you.
10 minutes. Wow, that's a long episode.
That's really long.
All right, thanks for listening to us.
All right.
We're always glad to have you back.